Thank you so much. I was told of a religious proverb which states, "Blessed are those who speak briefly, for they shall be invited back." Secondly, Michelle Bachman, I just want to say that thank God you're not a rabbi, because many of us would be unemployed. Thirdly, I want to say it was so unusual to hear someone from the political world speak in front of all of you without a teleprompter. So I thank you for that. I heard earlier that what you do is crazy. You should know that the prophet said years ago, Mishuga ish haruach, a person of spirit is crazy. The people who ran in to save those lives on September 11th, the anniversary was last week, they were crazy. The police who stand guard throughout the country to protect our lives are crazy. The fact that when bombs were falling and missiles were flying, and so many of you went to Israel when others were canceling their reservations, is crazy. Thank God for the crazies, because if they weren't there, we wouldn't be here. There is a question that is asked in Jewish tradition: when does the morning begin? And some answer it begins when you can distinguish between blue and white. Others say when you can distinguish between blue and green. And the third opinion is when you can look out and see a friend, that's when the morning begins. I know that for many years we could distinguish between the colors, but we didn't see each other as friends. But you know, I've come to learn that love can conquer differences. And we all come here with the love of Israel. And because of that love of Israel, whatever happened in the past has been able to pave a new relationship. In Hebrew, the word for friend is yedid. You write that word in Hebrew by writing the word hand twice. It's one hand extended to another. And I come here to say thank you. Thank you to you for extending your hand and standing with the Jewish people. You know, years ago when you would go to an event, it would say on the ticket, "No good if detached." We are not going to be good if we are apart from one another. We are going to be good when we are a part of one another. I am a child of Holocaust survivors. My parents lost 5 children during that horrific period. And I remember the question was asked, when we said never again, was it with a question mark or with an exclamation mark? And I have to tell you, with all that we see today, I think many would answer, it's a question mark. But when we stand with friends, with people like you, I think we recognize, no, that's going to have an exclamation mark. So years ago, there was a magazine called Life. Remember that? After Life came a magazine called People. After People came a magazine called Us. After Us came a magazine called Self. We started with Life, to People, to Us, to Self. But we Jews read from right to left. So it may begin with self, but it's really about us as a people who thankfully want to make life meaningful for all people, but in particular for the Jewish people. Thank you for all you do.